My one piece of advice to aspiring managers and leaders is to be yourself. I think one of the biggest challenges we have is that we try to conform, to fit in, to emulate the leaders around us and socialise the norms. And by doing so, we lose a little bit of what makes us special.
Always be constantly learning and realise that self-awareness is a hugely important gift to have.
Your purpose, your values, your strengths, what are you best at? That is going to be the guiding light that takes you forward in your career.
Know how to manage your own emotions, your thinking, your behaviours, and get to know the people you're working with well, to know how to manage their behaviours, their thinking and their emotions, or at least assist them so they can manage them. This is really about interpersonal skills.
Don't let anybody tell you the human stuff is a side issue. It is the issue. It's not only hard to do, but it has real immediate business effect.
You've got to learn how to communicate better. I get chief execs in front of me. You're lucky if you get 1 in 20 that can do it well off the bat, because they're never taught.
Whether it's in a boardroom, a ballroom, or a broadcast studio, make sure you have a technique so that you know what to say and you know how to say it when it really counts.
A lot of famous artists have studios with over 100 assistants, and they really believe in what they're doing, and if that filters through to their staff. It's really important to make sure you're working in a business that you really care about and has some kind of meaning for you, and your staff will sense that and be inspired by it.
You have to have a picture, you have to have a vision.
Keep working towards that dream, and if things do go wrong, just step back, assess and look at what you have achieved, and maybe celebrate success as well. A lot of people don't celebrate small successes to get themselves to where they need to be.
The problem you have is that goal keeps moving, and if you're an ambitious person, you're always seeking perfection, and that ain't really possible.
Be a proactive giver. Those people that ask, who can I help first, and create that obligation network across their organisation tend to fare much, much better as leaders and managers.
Engaging with your team, understanding your team and showing them loyalty. Loyalty breeds loyalty.
The more you can invest in your people, the more you can let them share the glory of your success.
If you engage with them and find out what they're all about, you'll understand them, you'll know where to employ them, and they'll feel worthy because they're being put into the right positions at the right time.
The world is changing, so the way we're working is changing.
The complexity of the world that we're spinning in at the moment. I think for leaders to be able to build a degree of independence from that.
Because of these sort of crosswinds of disruption, people in big companies have to act much more like entrepreneurs. So I think it's a great opportunity to have a completely new culture in big companies.
Bring their best into what they do rather than being products of the whirlwind and the noise that's going on around us.
There's quite a lot of pressure as you get further up any hierarchy or any kind of slippery pole inside an organisation to start to conform, to behave in a certain way, to be leaderly. And actually, if you look at the most successful people in all walks of life, the thing that seems to always to define them is that quite early on they sort of worked out what made themselves tick.
Don't be stuck in the old ways. There's a whole new world that needs kind of building and a whole new way of working.
Trump's doing this, Brexit's doing that. So step away from that noise and make decisions.
Be true to yourself, stand up for what you believe in, self-express, take risks, try and improve everything every day in your way, and then you will have much better impact and also much more fun.
You know, the power is in their hands. Do it.